Tracking some dry thunderstorms for the most part. We are getting a little bit of rain, but it looks worse on the radar map than it actually is. More wind than anything, and unfortunately more lightning. You can see some activity up in the central mountains. Looks like not too far from Chalice, Salmon, maybe getting a little sprinkle on the south side of town. The widespread showers and thunderstorms north of West Yellowstone, they are moving off towards the east-northeast, and still looking at a little bit of rain, barely, but around Lava Hot Springs, and we have that isolated strong thunderstorm on the north end of the Big Hole Mountain Range in western Teton County. For the Snake River Plain, very isolated, and there's more moisture to work with and more hot air that will be working in the area from the south. We still have that high pressure system that's anchored over the Four Corners, and that will continue to spread more 90-degree temperatures our way, more instability in the atmosphere, and any little moisture will get those storms fired right back up again tomorrow. 87 currently at Pocatello. Meanwhile, Idaho Falls is 95 degrees. It's amazing what some sunshine will do. You need some shade, Idaho Falls. You want some of ours? We'll give you some. 98 in Twin Falls right now. They're definitely toasty. Lewiston at 96. And look at Salt Lake City. That's probably the first thing that caught your attention. 101 right now. Too hot, right? Well, this evening, we're going to start to cool off. We still have that heat advisory out until about 8 this evening, so temperatures still holding steady in the 90s for a lot of us this evening. Be careful if you're going to be out and about. You may want to wait until after 8 as we get closer to the sunset time. Very isolated rain showers, thunderstorms. Very is kind of the operative word here. Most of us, just some clouds at best. Isolated rain showers and thunderstorms for the central mountains. Lows for a few of us will be in the 60s. Arco at 63. We got lows in the 40s and lower 60s for the upper highlands in western Wyoming. Du Bois, a mild 61 for your low. And some isolated storminess for the southeast corner. Malad City 62, 52 in Montpelier. You were 95 in Montpelier today. Tomorrow we'll be back in the 90s with a chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the day into the evening. We'll see that again for the upper highlands in western Wyoming, and still very warm. A lot of us will be in the upper 80s to right around 90. And for the central mountains, chance of stormy weather close to 90 in Idaho Falls, or I should say Chalice at 89, Mackey around 85. Idaho Falls will definitely be in the 90s tomorrow with a high of 92, Pocatello at 95, 94 in Blackland. Your Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast as we look ahead. We got a little bit of a cold front on Wednesday. I know that's not cold, but what that cold front will do is kick up the wind. That's all we need is to dry out even more. We're still in the 90s. Could see some storminess towards the end of the work week with highs back in the 90s this weekend. Idaho Falls 7-day forecast. Kind of a bad hair day because of the wind on Wednesday. And then we got 80s though Friday and Saturday, taking a little bit of edge off the heat. Maybe we'll get a thunderstorm or a rain shower for Friday as well. Teton area, chance of storminess tomorrow. Another chance on Friday. We're dry this weekend with highs in the 80s. For the central mountains, we got a chance of storminess tomorrow, and then we're in the 80s. We'll be in the 80s tomorrow, stay in the 80s on Wednesday, then 90s Thursday, clear through the weekend. So we'll call that hot.